A bait-and-switch that was teased in the trailer, and an altogether different origin from his comic book counterpart. It's time to talk about that big twist. Major spoilers for Black Adam ahead. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has promised a change of pace for the DC Extended Universe, which has so far failed to truly compete with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, Black Adam may not be the success that Warner Brothers needs it to be. While the movie debuted to generally positive responses from fans, it has since fallen to a gnarly 42% on Rotten Tomatoes. Meanwhile, The Verge suggested that the film has an insatiable need to show how cool murder can be over telling a compelling story. Throughout its 2-hour runtime, Black Adam shoves a lot of information at the audience. The movie hits the ground running, opening with Teth Adams' supposed origin story, then jumping ahead to the present day. It's there that we're introduced to the film's human protagonists, mother and son Adriana and Aman, followed by supergroup the Justice Society. But the film's most significant plot twist happens during its numerous flashbacks to the champion of Kahndaq. From the beginning, Black Adam introduces audience members to the plotline surrounding the titular anti-hero's origins. The movie opens with a flashback to 2600 BC, when the ruthless king Ankot enslaved the people of Kahndaq, forcing them to mine the country's natural resource, a powerful substance called Eternium. A young boy attempts to stage a revolution to free his people from slavery, but Ankot's soldiers capture the boy and sentence him to death. Before the soldiers can strike the killing blow, the boy receives the powers of Shazam, becoming the champion of Kahndaq, which he uses to kill the king and end his reign before being entombed. The event goes down in Kahndaq's history, inspiring its citizens as they go through endless phases of occupation by different forces. It's not until the Justice Society arrives that we're finally given more details about the champion, when Hawkman reveals that Black Adam nearly destroyed Kahndaq, which resulted in his imprisonment, not entombment. Later in the film, Black Adam reveals that he's not the legendary champion of Kahndaq. The young boy that fueled the nation's revolution and received the powers of Shazam was, in fact, Adam's son, Hurut. As the champion, Hurut was invincible, so the king's men attacked his family instead. To save his father from certain death, Hurut transferred his powers to Adam.
My son sacrificed his life to save me.
Unfortunately, this gave the assassins the opportunity they needed to kill Hurut. A rage-filled Adam uses his new powers to get revenge for his son's death, destroying most of Kahndaq before being brought in front of the wizards of Shazam. The wizards deem him unworthy to hold the powers and imprison him for eternity. Black Adam takes much of its inspiration from DC Comics' New 52 run of the character, though the comic book origin is a bit darker than Dwayne Johnson's portrayal. While Johnson's comic book counterpart doesn't have a son named Hurut, his nephew Aman played a significant role in his origin story. In the newly reset DC universe, Black Adam was given a new spin on his origin story in Justice League Volume 2. This version of Teth Adam was also enslaved in ancient Kahndaq, where the nation's dictator murdered his entire family, leaving only his nephew, Aman. During their escape, Adam receives a life-threatening injury before the wizard Shazam transports the two to the Rock of Eternity. There, the wizard deems Aman worthy of the powers of Shazam, tasking him with freeing Kahndaq. Aman agrees, but only if the wizard heals Adam. Aman receives the powers, and the wizard heals and strengthens Adam.
I kneel before no one.
Adam and Aman travel back to Kahndaq, but disagree about how to use their newly acquired powers. While Adam wants to exact revenge by killing the dictator, Aman seeks a more peaceful solution. Fearing that Aman's plan won't work, Adam kills his nephew and steals his powers, claiming he did it for the greater good. He becomes the mighty Adam and goes down in history as a champion that freed Kahndaq. Similar to Black Adam, the comics say that the champion disappeared. However, Adam turned against the Council of Eternity that gave him his powers and killed them. The wizard Shazam, the only surviving member, manages to imprison him, subsequently dubbing him Black Adam.